Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Tuesday, November 17th. Tesla is preparing to ramp up deliveries by adding about 1,000 sales and delivery people in North America in a crazy hiring spree over the last 2 months. These new hires are coming just in time for Tesla as they prepare to deliver a record number of vehicles in the fourth quarter to attempt to reach their goal of delivering 500,000 vehicles in 2020. Furthermore, sources familiar with the matter told Electrek that Tesla employed a new strategy and focused on hiring part-time sales and delivery workers. This is actually a cost savings initiative since part-time employees have fewer benefits and Tesla is not supplying them with laptops or cell phones. An update to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration investigation into Tesla's MCU car touchscreen failure showed that some build months had a failure rate of over 30%, and Tesla has received over 10,000 requests from owners to change out the unit. The NHTSA is still considering a recall even after Tesla pushed their own fix. Over time, the touchscreen becomes less responsive, the power-up time becomes longer, the screen freezes and has to be rebooted, or there's even a total failure of the unit. The NHTSA has now expanded its investigation into 159,000 2012 to 2018 Model S vehicles and 2016 to 2018 Model X vehicles built by Tesla through early 2018. Tesla is trying really hard not to make this into a recall scenario, but it looks like the NHTSA is not letting it go. Tesla is officially going to join the S&P 500, and it's sending the stock price on a wild ride in after-hours trading. After lining up profits in now 5 quarters in a row and seeing a valuation surge, becoming one of the world's most valuable companies, Tesla was surprisingly not included in the reshuffle recently for the S&P, but now they've announced that they will be included. The S&P said, quote, on November 16, 2020, S&P DJI announced that Tesla will be added to the S&P 500, effective prior to the open of trading on Monday, December 21st, to coincide with December quarterly rebalancing effective date. Now, the announcement sent Tesla's stock up by as much as 12%, adding over $40 billion in market capitalization to the automaker. This episode of Quick Charge Podcast is brought to you by Electrify America, the nation's largest coast-to-coast charging station network for electric vehicles. No matter where you're heading, they have chargers nearby. And at charging speeds up to 350 kilowatts for capable electric vehicles, they'll help you get there fast. Find out what they're up to at electrifyamerica.com. That's electrifyamerica.com. Electrify America. Hello, freedom. In a new collaborative post with Fully Charged, Robert Llewellyn takes a first ride in the electric Peugeot E2008 GT SUV. The vehicle was found to be very good looking, although it occupies a popular space for a compact SUV, and despite some French flair, it doesn't vive la difference. You can check out the full video on our site, electrek.co. 28 companies in the electric vehicle industry, including big names like Tesla, Lucid, and Rivian, have joined together to create an organization called Zetta, Z-E-T-A, with the goal to push for 100% electric vehicle sales by 2030. Joe Britton, who spent 15 years working on the U.S. Senate, has been named the executive director of Zetta. He commented saying, quote, for the first time in a generation, transportation is the leading emitter of U.S. carbon emissions. By embracing EVs, federal policymakers can drive innovation, create hundreds of thousands of new jobs, and improve air quality and public health. The timing of Zetta's organization is likely not a coincidence. They will likely be working with the newly elected Joe Biden administration and legislature to try to influence the upcoming new legislation that Biden says he plans to push to accelerate vehicle adoption on the electric side. Mercedes-Benz announced that they are upgrading the EQC 400 4MATIC with a new onboard charger now capable of charging up to 11 kilowatts. They believe that it would reduce the overnight charging time by about 2.5 hours. If you're curious, the EQC is Mercedes-Benz's first all-electric vehicle built from the ground up, although U.S. buyers can't get their hands on it at the moment, and they will have a much better version of it when the vehicle does go on sale in the U.S. next year. BMW has unveiled a new concept vehicle under the Mini brand that explores the vehicle's design that could look like an electric autonomous future. The new concept is called Mini Vision Urbanaut, and it aims at providing, quote, more interior space and versatility than ever before, but still on a minimal footprint. Now, it appears to be more of a design exercise than an actual attempt at making a car, since the vehicle looks like a tourist bus crammed into a Bluetooth speaker pill. And in Electrek's Green Energy Brief, Korea and US-based solar technology startup Yolk has developed a solution to bring more kids to school. More children in rural Tanzania are being sent to class because of a very special cow. The solar cow installed in their school is a solar system that provides families in off-grid areas with a small power supply that will be recharged when their kids return to school. This has been boosting attendance rates by an average of more than 8% and increased new student registration by 10%. Recently elected Joe Biden vows to block oil exploration in Alaska's 19 million-acre Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. However, Donald Trump, unsurprisingly, is working to rush through a drilling rights auction before Biden takes office. Trump's administration announced yesterday that it would sell leases to oil companies, and the Federal Register today published a call for nominations and comments from the Bureau of Land Management for oil and gas leases in about 1.5 million acres along the Arctic Ocean coast. A new poll conducted for environmental organization Pacific Environment by Yale University, George Mason University, and Climate Nexus finds that 74% of American voters would be more likely to shop at companies that use cleaner ways to ship their goods. The poll finds that 70% of American voters would continue to shop at these brands even if using clean ships raised the price of their goods. And finally, in Electrek's personal mobility coverage, train stations in the Netherlands are getting a makeover. After Holland banned smoking in all of its train stations last month, the public ashtrays suddenly became obsolete. So now the plan is seeing them upgraded with a much better purpose: electric bicycle charging posts. ProRail representative Willem van Ijwyck explained to the Brussels Times, quote, "We want people to travel sustainably from door to door, not only by train, but for example by bicycle to the station. By converting smoking posts into charging stations, we can ensure that more people take the electric bike." Onyx electric mopeds get some exciting updates. From this month on, all new Onyx RCR e-mopeds will now include the following new features: hydraulic suspension fork, CNC manufactured triple tree, reduced profile controls on left handlebar, reinforced swing arms with new passenger peg mounts, updated rear dual piston hydraulic disc brakes, adjustable seat mounts, quick disconnect wiring harness, brighter display with stronger bracket mount, rubber battery mount, and a new rosewood plywood covers with precision fit. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.